Hi, my loves, and welcome to your Cosmic Weather Report for the week ahead. We've got another really huge week. I did tell you that March is going to be the biggest energetic and astrological month of 2025. And so the energy is just going to keep moving and moving and moving. And remember that all of this energy, it's like a portal. This portal now is helping us to get to the next evolution of our lives, the next timeline that our soul wants us to be on. It's all really pushing us to expand and to grow. And that's going to be so true when on Thursday we get the spring equinox, which is when the sun moves into Aries. And now this is the beginning of the astrological new year, so it's a whole new astrological year. And this is my personal new year. This is when I celebrate the new year, because for me to celebrate the new year and to try and set dreams and wishes and intentions when it's dark and grey and cold in January just doesn't work for me. And so if you felt like the year hasn't quite started how you wanted it to, things haven't quite got moving yet, this is kind of your second chance at a new beginning, but now you've got nature on your side. I also want you to bear in mind that we're not supposed to have done too much in the first few months of the year because everything's still been in hibernation. But this now is our big wake-up call. And this is where now we really begin to step into fresh new spring beginnings. And we start to move forwards with what we want to create and manifest this year and to grow and to bring to life. And so this is an energy now on the spring equinox of starting over. What do you want from this year? What do you want from your life? And it's a chance now to, especially as the sun moves into Aries, this is an energy of shine your light now. No more playing small. It's an energy of going after what you want, believing you can have what you want, the courage, this brave, bold energy to really begin to move after what it is that you want to make happen in your life. So no more kind of sitting there wishing and waiting, or if this was different and that was. This energy now is going to kind of come behind us and like really push us to begin to move forwards. Now, what's really beautiful about this particular spring equinox is that we get the Neptune cazimi on the day of the spring equinox, and this is just a divine intervention. It's a magical energy. So the Neptune cazimi is when the sun and Neptune meet in the sky. The word cazimi means into the heart of the sun. And so as Neptune moves into the heart of the sun, these energies kind of blend together, and the sun will illuminate those Neptune energies and kind of beam them down to us. So this is going to be probably the most spiritual day of the year. And this day, this spring equinox, is like a real energy portal where you can really step into something new. And so the fact that Neptune and the sun are meeting on the spring equinox, and they will meet at the very end of Pisces, and then the sun will move into Aries. So again, this is like, it's a new beginning energy. It's an energy of closing something out karmically, finishing something off, letting go of old soul contracts and old timelines, and really stepping into something new. And so this really, for me, symbolizes starting this astrological new year as we mean to go on, which is guided by our intuition and inner knowing. As Neptune and the sun meet, especially on the day of the equinox, I know I keep saying it, but this is such potent, powerful energy. This is a doorway into the divine. This is where you can really begin to access your soul self, your higher self, new soul contracts, the reason you came here, your soul purpose. You've got this ability to really be able to connect to the divine within you. Remember, you are the universe in a human body. You're going to be able to connect with that energy so easily on this spring equinox and begin to really dream and envision and look at what you want your life to be like in this new astrological year from the place of your soul. So from not what human you wants and where human you is trying to get something, but what does your soul want? What did you come here for? What did you come here to do? To grow, to create, to achieve. That's going to be the energy that we're going to be able to access, of a real soul knowing. And then what are you going to do about it in this astrological year to make it happen? So this is a day where you are going to be able to just dream your future into being. So I want you to really work with these equinox energies of what am I dreaming into being, and what am I going to create, grow and manifest in my life over this next astrological year. Now Friday then, we get Venus sextile Pluto. And this week just gets better and better and better. As Venus meets Pluto, there is going to be this deep inner sense of knowing your own power and your worth. So if you're in any doubt about, oh, but could I really make what I want to happen, and could I really have what it is that I want, you're going to be in no doubt about your power to create what you want, to have what you want, to know that you are worthy and deserving of all of those soul dreams and desires within you, and that they're there within you for a reason, because only you can bring them to life. And so you're going to find on this day then, towards the end of the week, that you're just going to feel really passionate about what you want. There's going to be this passion around what you want. It's not going to be half-hearted anymore around, oh, I'd kind of like that, or I'd like that. There's going to be this passion that comes through of, this is what I want, this is what I want, and this and this, and there's going to be this real fire within you. And it's almost going to be like all of your desires begin to come to the surface. So just like all the seeds that have been beneath the earth over the winter are all now starting to come to the surface and come to life, it's going to feel like the same happens within you, that all of your desires, all of your big dreams, all of what you've been holding down and holding back is going to come to the surface and want to demand. It's going to demand to be brought to life. There is going to be this energy of, you have to make this happen. You have to make this happen. It's all within you now. You have to make this happen. And I'm going to tell you, you have to make this happen. Because in order for us to create a new world, a new earth, and to really make change in the world, it starts with each one of us bringing those soul dreams and desires to life, because each one of those is like a jigsaw puzzle, or a piece of the jigsaw puzzle of New Earth. And if you don't put your piece of the jigsaw in, the picture's not going to be complete. The new earth isn't going to be complete. And so this is a really big call from me to you to really listen to what's stirring within you. Now we get a really interesting energy then on Saturday, where we get the last quarter moon in Capricorn. So the last quarter moon is always that part of the lunar cycle that we're asked to really release and to let go and to shed what we don't want to take into a new cycle with us. And so first of all, this is a lovely opportunity to look at, what have I brought into this new astrological year with me that I didn't kind of mean to bring with me, that I'm like, oh, actually, no, I don't want that to carry on through the year for me. So a little spring clean of what's still come with me that I want to let go of. But then equally, with this last quarter moon being in Capricorn, Capricorn is about the long term, the future, what's real and lasting, and creating very strong, stable foundations and a clear plan for what we want, so we can make sure we get there. And so this last quarter moon really wants you to release the past and all of those old, outdated doubts and fears and worries and stories and versions of you that prevent you from getting what you want. So you know when you're just about to take a step to something bold, and that familiar little voice will come in and go, oh, but you probably can't make that happen, because do you not remember that time back then when that went wrong? That's what this moon wants us to shed. You've got to let go of all of those things that are going to hold you back from being able to get to this future vision, this long-term goal. And so this is a really beautiful time now for setting yourself intentions, goal setting for the long term, for the next astrological year. Where do I want to be by the summer solstice in June? Where do I want to be by the autumn equinox in September? Where do I want to be by the winter solstice in December? Where do I then want to be by the next spring equinox in March of next year? Let me put these little goals in place. And then let me look at the parts of me that could doubt or fear, or external, the people around you. Are you telling the right people? Are you bringing the right people to support you? What do you need to let go of that can get in the way of your dreams? This is the big shedding. And what have you brought from the past with you into this new astrological year that you're like, no, this isn't coming with me. And then Sunday, we get just again another beautiful energy on Sunday. We get the Venus cazimi And we also get the Sun sextile Pluto. So first of all, as we get the Venus cazimi, also known as the Venus star point, this is going to be heart medicine. So this is going to really help you to recalibrate your heart, your values, your relationships, your worth, and bring a real medicine to your heart of anywhere that you've been in pain or hurt or doubt around any of those areas. It's going to really ask us to own our worth and our desires and really own them, claim them. This is what I want. And it's going to open our hearts to love and pleasure and romance and joy and receiving and allowing all that wants to make its way to us to come to us. And having the Sun sextile Pluto on this same day, this is just an energy of making yourself magnetic to all that you desire. So knowing who you are, what you want, what you desire, what you deserve, what you're worthy of, how you're here to shine, what it is that you want for the long term, what those soul dreams and desires are that are stirring within you, because only you can bring them to life. And this is going to be an energy now of just being magnetic to all that you desire. And the real energy I want to give you around the weekend, or the energy I want us all to begin to shift into, is that you don't chase, you attract. So you stop running around and trying to micromanage and grip, and well, I need that to happen in that way and I need that to work in that way. And instead you just let go and you attract. And you know that if you remain in your center of power, and you know who you are, and you know what you deserve, and you know what you're worthy of, and you take the steps towards your dreams, and you believe in yourself, and you fiercely love yourself, and you give good energy out there into the world, and you keep your vibration as clear and as high as you can, that just by being you, you will attract all that's meant for you. And so this big energy I want you to come into it is that anywhere in your life that you've been chasing, trying to prove your worth, trying to make something happen, let go. Let go. Don't chase, attract. Because anything that is meant for you can then find its way to you. It can't find its way to you while you're running around trying to micromanage things and being someone that you're not in doing so. And so if you can just come into the fullness of yourself and your desires and your dreams and own them fully, and know your power and worth, and that you are a powerful co-creator, you're the universe in a human body, and open yourself then to receiving everything that wants to come to you, you will then attract everything it is that is wanting to make its way to you. So I want you to get into that real energetic alignment of just being you and showing up in the world as all of you, and really going after what it is you're being called towards, so that everything then can begin to fall into place in a really beautiful way. And so again, this is just a week of, especially with that Neptune energy, has been able to really connect to our soul selves and to anchor that energy in. So by the end of the week, we're beginning to move through life as a soul having a human experience in full trust and surrender, and easily and effortlessly attracting to us all that it is that we desire. And so enjoy the magic. This is kind of the time in between the eclipses now, and then the Aries new moon solar eclipse is going to come in and really begin to amp up this energy. And so I'm sending you so much love for the week ahead. There is so much magic in the air, and together let's do this. Let's create new earth, let's create a new world, and it starts with each one of us bringing those dreams and desires to life. I'm sending so much love.